Everyone, I had this crazy story I'm looking at. It's about how ISIS plotted to smuggle terrorists across the US-Mexico border to launch terror attacks. They got this information from a captured jihadi. Yeah, it's some crazy news. It's from the Sun, the UK newspaper, the Sun. I'll leave a link. Yeah, he made a chilling confession detailing how the terrorist group planned on exploiting vulnerabilities in the U.S. border with Mexico to take advantage of smuggling routes and to target financial institutions. Sound familiar? I mean, 9/11, the World Trade Center was a financial institution. And they wiped out all evidence of the money that was missing from the Pentagon, you know. The plane hit that exact office where that information would have been kept. But I digress. Back to the story. The captured ISIS fighter Abu Henrique said he was sought out to attack the U.S. from a route starting in Central America. Yeah, so I just thought I'd bring y'all that story. Looks like ISIS is taking advantage of our porous southern border, along with everybody else. You know, child traffickers, weapons traffickers, drug traffickers, just general criminals want to come in here and do a few things, and if they ever get any heat, they run back across the border. I mean, I've ran across a few of those in my day. Working at the entry-level positions on the construction sites, you talk to some folks, you know what I mean? Over the years, you get to know people. And it's a problem. Everybody's got to admit that that's a big problem. When people are here, we need to know who they are. And the only way to do that is to stop them from coming here unchecked. The only way to do that is to build a wall or some sort of a barrier, some way to stop them from coming. Drones don't stop people, they just watch. Unless you're across the pond there, firing them at wedding parties or something, like the last president did. I mean, how do you stop them without building a wall? I'd like to know. Do we have enough troops to stand arm in arm for a 1,900-mile border? Because it is pretty much from ocean to ocean, 1,900 miles. So, yeah, this all happened last month with over 160 ISIS defectors and returnees by a research group, the International Center for the Study of Violent Extremism. Yeah, so that's what it is. I'm reading over here on my screen. So I'll leave a link to that, and just to have you know that that's another thing on our border. We got these Islamic terrorists trying to come in our country. And why is it that the left wants to, I mean, you show up with a kid, we want to prove that it's your kid, that you didn't just kidnap the kid so you can get across the border. And the left has a hissy fit over that. Why would that be? One of them want to receive that child? What's going on? Why does the left try to defeat every measure to make immigration safe? And safe for the American people and also for the immigrants themselves. You know, maybe so many bad guys wouldn't come in the first place if they knew they had to face a lot of scrutiny and they couldn't just walk in. And Democrats think that, oh no, that's horrible, racist or whatever. I mean, we got to know that's a smoke screen, right? What are they doing? Your guess is as good as mine. You probably heard my guesses in a few of my previous videos. So there's that, you know. It's a terrible story. But I believe it. I think it's probably happening. I mean, it's the Sun from Britain. It's kind of a tabloidish type of a paper. You know, I don't really believe all of the headlines that I read. I just want to share it with you and see if you believe it. That's the whole thing, right? I ain't telling you what to think. Just telling you what I think. Telling you why. So there's that article. I'll leave it for you. And you have a nice day.